Without further delay, it's time for some Super Metroid. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Speedgaming Live 2024, and we've got MrGuyAverage versus stashiocat, and I am joined by Hockey Towner. How are we doing?
JD, we're so excited for this incredible race between these accomplished speedrunners. I think they're just getting started or just getting set up. And yeah, this is round 3 bottom bracket redemption bracket action. And we got a very special treat given the route today, JD.
Yeah, this is what, I started out with. Predates what the new route does today. We're going with the old route. Craig first, then Fantoon, Dragon, and finish it off Ridley. And both of these players, they qualified like 10 seconds apart from each other. Like MGA with a 44.23, Stashio with a 44.33. I know MGA's got a really good PB. I think he's got like a 43 something. And I think we got some gamesmanship in the race channel. Some maybe 42 predictions. We'll see. That'd be pretty fire.
You said it, JD. You said it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chad popping off for this. This is very special since these are the last 2 KPDR mains left in this 2024 tournament. And one of them is going to be advancing to the next round. So there will only be one runner left.
That's crazy. Yeah. I really appreciate these guys, sticking to their guns with the old route, because to be honest, the new route has just dominated these tournaments almost time and time and again as long as we've been having them. First things first, we got to get past Ridley here in the Sarah station, and yeah, they got a damage boost or take some damage to get out of this room.
That's right. I feel like series. I was never very well practiced in series, JD, but I feel like this is a huge sticking point for new runners of this game.
Yeah, for sure. Like, just like the tiniest of things, and given how close these players could be in this race, that can make a difference. Just making sure you do the door checks, you get the right the movement damage boost right there. Very nice. They're practically tied.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Both coming out strong with the 46. I expect nothing less.
Oh my goodness. Going to be seeing a lot of that throughout this route because unlike the Fantoon first routes, there aren't the major, for lack of a better word, there aren't the major time sucks like crossing the moat or perhaps climbing the red tower. Although we will see our runners climb the red tower.
Yeah, but they're getting all the really good upgrades early on. The various suit, the high jump boots, the speed booster. So like, it's a pure race in my opinion. Like, you're not even getting to the really heavy RNG stuff until about like I want to say they get to the wreck ship, which is a good third of the game in.
No, for sure. You said it, JD. So it's really going to come down to just like you said, a pure display of skill and of execution. You can see Stashio a little advantage here, but
oh, here's the advantage. Yeah. Guy MGA doing the moonfall, and I'm surprised. I did not know that stashiocat going without it.
I only know of 3 runners that are just stalwart in their holding out on not using moonwalk.
Right.
Be Sloaters, IFB, and Stashio.
Yeah, in some ways that can be an advantage. Definitely in the boss fights. Like when I'm fighting Ridley, I definitely don't want to have the moonwalk, but we got to learn to live with it.
For sure. So yeah, a tenuous advantage here for MGA. This is definitely recoverable for Stashio, just that opening fall moonfall.
Yeah, and fell into a a few of the pits in the old Mother Brain room. So maybe some early nerves. Just gotta shake them off. Get into the groove, and see some cleaner movement.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So boilerplate for this any percent category are these first two item pickups and the trip down to Retro Bryn. We will not be seeing this area of the game again, but they do have to make the climb. And what sort of technique do you think they'll utilize, JD? Will they be using your eponymous climb?
I actually, I'm not too sure. It looks like we got MGA going with the right side wall jumps. Anything goes here, and we got stashiocat doing the ledge grabs. To me, this is down to personal preference because I find that doing wall jumps is just a lot trickier, especially when you got to take out enemies. So that's just a lot more to worry about.
Oh, you said
Ooh, okay. stashiocat taking a little damage. That wasn't too bad. He was able to pick up a drop and get himself to full energy. They want to be at full energy when they come into the bomb Torizo because they want to farm missiles. They don't want any energy drops at all.
it. Yeah, they would do well to keep their energy at 100, or I should say 99, and they have. Because for this bomb Torizo fight, like you said, JD, they have to manipulate the drops and make sure that they get missiles.
I think this is interesting because I find the moon. Ooh, okay.
Oh, a triple pump there.
Yeah, MGA trying to jump up. He doesn't want to collect all the missiles. That's why he was taking it a little bit simple there. But yeah, that tripped him up a little bit. And again, I think that gave stashiocat a little bit of breathing room to try to catch up.
For sure, for sure. So MJ does not avoid the decapitation animation, as I so ardently like to say, but stashiocat does, which does pick him up a few seconds. Now into Alcatraz escape in the parlor. Very nice execution from both runners into Terminator on their way to Green Brinstar.
Yeah, so normally this would be kind of a sticking point for the drops here for the players, but they're not doing the new route. They're going crate first, so they can just take any sort of damage they want going through these pirates.
That is one of the telltale signs. As JD pointed out, if they tank the damage and use iframes to avoid the other half of the pirates, you just know they're going crate first, because they are going to get an E-tank down at high jump. They are going to get the Varia suit for damage reduction. But before they do any of that, JD, they got to get through the first sequence break of this game.
Yeah, we got to get early supers. We're not going to be facing Spore Spawn whatsoever. If you just do a little mock ball through the collapsing floor here under the gates, looks like MrGuyAverage missing a damage boost there. So stashiocat just clawing back into the race.
Yeah, this is extremely close without having a perfect sync, but Stashio just mere seconds behind MGA as they head into Big Pink to pick up the next slew of important items. Chief amongst those, the charge beam. And once our runners pick up the power bombs, we will be seeing more use of that charge beam throughout the run, but important characteristic of it would be those special beam attacks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the power bombs do everything. Like they open doors, and you see them, used to destroy enemies, destroy blocks. But we, in the Super Metroid speedrun, the power bomb combo is one of the strongest things you can do early on, because you get that wave beam, you're doing 4 times the amount of damage that you're usually able to.
That's wild. It's all about damage output and about efficiency, especially in the boss fights, as we'll see. But I feel like compared to Phantoon First, maybe the resource management is a little bit more lenient, would you say, JD?
Yeah, I would definitely say that, especially in the health department, because you just have to worry about sort of keeping yourself alive when you go over to Phantoon, whereas you can go just about as fast as you can once you have that Vari suit in
No,
the old
for
route.
sure. For sure. Not to mention a much earlier speed booster pickup as well, along with high jump. It just completely transforms how some of these rooms are performed. But MGA looking razor sharp there, a little deboosting through Red Britain here. Oh my goodness, what an entrance into Craig's warehouse. Stashio, though, able to duplicate it.
Yeah, I like just the little different ways that both players do that strat. Stashio going for a crouch and MGA doing a jump into the crate entrance. But you said it, MGA looking pretty sharp, holding onto his lead here as we take on the first boss.
Now, that boss is, of course, Kraid. This is his warehouse, and he will try to defend it, but doesn't have much in his arsenal against these runners. They're going to be able to utilize the so-called Kraid quick kill, where they stun lock Kraid's mouth open and can deliver those supers for a quick kill, for lack of a better phrase.
Okay, MGA going for a little lag reduction there. That's why he goes into the spikes. Gets it very cleanly. I was a little worried about stashiocat. I thought he shot a little bit too high on the first, or excuse me, the second missile. First missile opens the mouth. Second missile will hit Kraid.
For sure, for sure. And a Varia suit pickup for their troubles.
Yeah, you know, the sign of a good Varia time in these races, you know, back in the day of SRL racing, as long as you got it under 10 minutes, you're good to go. You're gonna be in the race for sure.
No question, no question. And just look at Stashio's resources as is going to be heading down into Norfair. I don't think we're going to see a Kraid tank pickup from either of these runners, but I could be wrong. It may be a safety that one of them picks up, but it doesn't look like it.
I like that strat there. So MGA doing an item deselect to open the exit to the warehouse a little bit sooner, and then be able to make that P shot to open the door, leaving Kraid.
That's so interesting. I saw him kind of toggling with that item select, but I thought it was maybe just to wait for the bomb to explode. You know?
Yeah.
All right, so our good friend Twinmo refers to Norfair, specifically off the business center, as the shopping mall. And these runners aren't going to quite shop till they drop. They are going to pick up most items down here.
stashiocat getting a super missile drop. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, that'll help him. Ooh, he got a little stuck there on the shot block. Okay, so MGA, he's gonna skip the second missile pick up here, using a bomb. That's very crucial. He's got to make sure he eliminates that gamer, and Stashio gonna take the missiles.
I like this because MGA currently does not have any missiles, so he's going to have to use supers to open any pink doors. But he will have enough to get through the cathedral.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be real close. He's gonna have enough, just enough to get to where he's going. I think he's gonna have to do a pre-farm before he goes to speed booster.
Sure, in the Batcave, yeah. That might necessary for him, but maybe optional for Stashio, but they do have to summit Bubble Mountain there. And a little bit of a misfire there from MGA. It's like maybe the first mistake, moderate mistake we've seen him make.
Okay, so he go, yeah. The misfire, unfortunately, slows him down a little bit, but does well to get up the Bubble Mountain past King Cac.
Ooh, tough room for Stashio here. So yeah, MGA building on a lead Advaria was about an item fanfare ahead, and is now a door transition and about half of this speed hallway ahead, plus the item fanfare ahead of Stashio. Yeah, that's a weird way to say what the lead is.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with MGA. Like, he's doing all the little things. He's taken only one farm, leaving here. He has 4 supers. So again, he's doing all the little things. Even when he picked up speed booster there, just getting the little quick turnaround when you face down after a jump. It's just It's just real interesting how clean his movement is. Ooh, stashiocat with a very nice damage boost. He's trying to catch up to MGA.
Oh, yes, he is. Grabbing those wave missiles. So that's good. Our runners will eventually have 20 and 10, most likely. And just MGA again with that turnaround into the item. Just trying to save little itty-bitty bits of time. Little high five here. Double chamber wave beam. Oh, love that D-boost off the Ripper. Oh, my goodness, JD.
Yes. Yeah. Really good stuff. Oh, okay. stashiocat opting not to go for the damage boost. Looks like MGA wanted to get a bomb spread there. Also, good point there in the chat. You called it. MGA still one less missile pack. It'll be interesting to see if he grabs the moat missiles on the way to the wreck ship.
Yeah, I am curious to see if he's going to run smack dab into him when he sets up for the ocean fly. But this is not to take a single thing away from stashiocat, but right now MGA building on this lead here, heading back upstairs to the red tower. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen once our runners reach the wrecked ship. So those Fantoon patterns can be punishing, but it does come down to execution with this item loadout. Ooh, Shine Spark storage for MGA here. Alpha Spark. Oh, just barely.
I think that was he did it deliberately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because again, I don't think the players. Yeah, stashiocat also opting not to do it. Players deciding not to do that Alpha Spark to save energy as we go up that red tower climb. Really nicely done by MGA.
Oh,
yeah, we want to save the energy for Fantoon. stashiocat just getting tripped up a little bit with the platforming. It's a lot of left and rights. He's got to get this wall jump.
Yes,
there we go.
They both got that climb. Oh, I love the ledge grab red tower. My goodness, JD. These runners they're pulling out all the stops for this race, and they have to because this is the bottom bracket. This is an elimination race.
Yes. Yeah. Sad to say that one of these players has to go, but these 80% tournaments, it's no holds barred. Oh wow, I really like that strat from Stashio. I've yet to see that. Really nice exit out of the power bombs, but those cack attacks, just pestering him with those spikes. We see MrGuyAverage. He's trying to get these taps. Looks like he's got to go back. Oh, a second time. All right.
He's got it now. He's through the door.
Trying to get that short charge. All right. He does get the moat missiles. He's lined it up. I think he's got it because you just want to make sure that missile is right at the edge. I spoke too soon. Wow. Okay. stashiocat. Yeah.
Might be a little bit of race nerves.
I think these players, they know what's on the line. They know how close they are.
Oh,
wow! stashiocat making sure he goes over the missile and just under that awning there to go through the door. Wow, that's pretty hot stuff.
Yeah, this race just got a whole lot closer, and not that MJ was leagues ahead by any stretch, but my goodness, it can happen that quickly, JD.
Yeah, not to mention, we're coming up to maybe one of the biggest equalizers in Super Metroid Racing. We got the Fantoon slot machine coming up. Fast, mid, slow. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens here, JD. Oh!
Okay, MGA got the fast pattern. He was trying to get that charge shot. He's having a tough go of it. Okay.
I think he's recovered. Oh, I think he missed 2 particles.
That's even worse. He was trying to get that ever so important. Oh my gosh. So much is happening. So much is happening, guys. stashiocat also missing the opening round. The players, they're trying their hardest. They're trying their hardest to land this power bomb combo, but it's not happening. They got to resort to missiles now.
Oh yeah, this is so tough. Both of their not necessarily in critical danger, but their health on the low side.
All right, resorting to missiles. We're gonna do some doppels here.
Oh my gosh, MJ's making me nervous, JD.
It's close. Okay, we're just gonna have to do another round. stashiocat first to take out Fantoon. Oh man, MGA was right there. He's just got to put a super. There we go. So again, I'm telling you, this boss just equalizes things. If you're not on your toes, and it wasn't really MGA's fault right there. He was trying to do a pseudo screw to avoid the flames and then get a shot on Fantoon. And it just didn't work out for him on that first opening fast pattern.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Stashio got flame lane, but I know GuyAverage had like a fast eye close there and just kind of might have caught him a little bit off guard. But Stashio will be able to clean up that boss just a little bit quicker, and that puts Stashio in the lead heading in to grab these left side supers.
Yeah, we talked about the power bomb combo, but there is a negative to it. If you miss hitting any of the particles will be stuck on the screen. You won't be able to use the arm cannon until the particles are gone. So that was what was holding them up.
And as if Fantoon wasn't challenging enough, they still have the rest of the wrecked ship to just bust through here. Beautiful attic, though, from Stashio. Can GuyAverage answer here, JD?
Okay, had to clean it up there at the end, but GuyAverage got the speed booster kill on the fly at the end. That's the most important thing. And yeah, I think right now the players know exactly where they are after that that ill-fated Fantoon fight that they both had. So I think they're in go mode right now. They're trying to do whatever they can to make up some time.
No, for sure. Stashio looked like he tried to do a little stutter tap there, but unable to get it to convert. Can MGA get this Shine Spark? Nope, just going to go with damage boost.
Okay, that's really surprising. Yeah. So as it stands, stashiocat will be the first to get the gravity suit and out of the wrecked ship, which I think both players will be happy to say goodbye to.
I completely agree. You took the words out of my mouth, JD. They do not want to come back to this truly wrecked ship ever again. But
yeah, I will say the nice thing about the bowling statue right there is just a little bit of a breather. Hopefully the players can compose themselves. They got a lot more to go. We've got Meridia and Lower Norfair, and these sections are pretty tough.
No, for sure. And these runners are giving it their absolute all. Waiting for them in the next round of the bottom bracket is Scotty Crow, which, despite a nickname change, is a very familiar face in the world of Super Metroid. But it's incredible to me, the level of skill and talent in these any percent tournaments. I mean, these runners are absolutely giving it all. And there's a pretty decent cash prize waiting for the winner, too. So it's another incentive to play well.
Yeah, definitely. I saw GuyAverage not able to get the mock ball going to the left, so he's got some catching up to do now. How the tables have turned.
Yeah. Now, this is interesting to me, JD. We did see Stashio farm both of those cack attacks, taking 9 supers in. We saw GuyAverage, though, moonfall through the top of the red tower, skipping the cack attack. So already back into the top of red tower as Stashio exits the bottom door. So all these little manipulations, these little optimizations are going to allow MGA to start really catching up to Stashio.
Yeah, I think MGA putting that moonfall to work there, trying to catch up a little bit at a time, and making sure he has the right ammo counts. You said he skipped the cack attack farm, but making sure he has enough supers for the mini boss that's coming up. We got Bot Wound. Very nice jump into the fish tank for Stashio. And MJ also making sure he's got a power bomb as well. That's also very important.
Gotta have at least one. Yeah, I see power bombs have been kind of elusive for MJ. Oh, took a little bit of a dive there here in the fish tank. That's going to cost MJ some time, but hopefully he can make it up here at Mount Everest.
I like that. Also getting a second power bomb there. It's going to use a power bomb to get into East Meridia here, and then use another power bomb to do a power bomb combo. Excuse me, on Bomb Rune. Yeah, the power bomb's so essential. You only got one pack of them, so that's why we gotta keep track of them.
For sure. And speaking of power bombs, got special beam attack D called D factor here. Can Stashio clean up this first round? Yes, he can. Yes, he can, JD. But MGA looking sharp too.
Yeah, he's on target. That X factor can cause some problems for some of the runners. Wow, look at these drops. MGA leaving there. His ammo got very replenished, and trying to get that Yahtzee.
It's become a curse that any run that I commentate, none of the runners ever get Yahtzee.
But can they get the full halfie? stashiocat. Oh, I was holding my breath there. I thought he was a little bit too low. When you're that low, you risk the chance of hitting that island in the middle.
Oh my gosh! But MGA, perfect execution.
MGA, is he gonna grab the super? I like that decision. He tried to. He tried to.
So hard to grab
it's the thought that counts. When I see a super drop right there, I think it's a valid decision to go for it if you see it.
So I know an optimal fight here is extremely fast, JD, but our runners are going to open with this little 1-2 combination here. Little Shine Spark, little special beam attack. I think that was a pretty good opener for Stashio. Good ballistics there. Can he finish her off with a Shine Spark? Oh my goodness.
Can do. And just a little shot before he did that last Shine Spark and going for the spike suit. I think everything is looking good for Stashio. I think he's got to do it again.
Oh, 2 bad frames in a row.
The bad frame is a tough one. MGA getting that one. He wants these drops though. He needs energy. Okay, they're going to grab the space jump. It's not too bad for stashiocat. He won't have a Shine Spark going back through the Coliseum, but he can do a Wample jump.
He can. The classic strat, the Wample jump. You love to see it, but MGA might just gain on him even closer here, JD.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Here's the Wample jump. Just gotta make sure you clear that that first jump going over past the Moctroids.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, stashiocat falling down there, and guess what? We're tied, folks.
Oh, I don't believe it, JD. We are almost 27 minutes into this race, and we are synced heading to Plasma.
This is real interesting. Take a look at MJ. His energy is pretty low. All right. Normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but they're going into the plasma beam room. You can take a lot of damage there, so he just needs to be a little conscious. Is he going to go for this plasma spark though? No.
Oh, so close. I think that was a deliberate. Oh, Stashio.
Yes. Stashiocat.
Yes, he was going to do it again.
He's going back.
He's going back.
I think a point of pride wants to get this.
Oh, Stashio, come on.
That's a rough one for Stashio.
Oh,
he went so back. I very much would have applauded. I'm going to applaud him anyway.
Yeah.
For the effort, but MGA.
Forgot a pirate.
He's got one more pirate again. He takes some damage there.
Yeah, that health, JD, is
down
really,
to 60.
Really questionable. Oh my gosh, Stashio, the people's champ in chat right now, JD, for backing it up and trying that plasma spark again. I've never seen anything like that. That was something else. But MGA back in the lead.
Yeah, I would expect nothing less from both of these players. A race like this, the swings back and forth. Oh wow, that is actually kind of devastating. MGA wasn't able to get the full speed jumping into this room. See, stashiocat is going to catch up a healthy amount of seconds here. Yeah, he gets that jump.
Much faster through that Ever room. Stashio, or I should say, GuyAverage is the first back to Brinstar here. But gosh, Stashio's really not that far behind.
Yeah, in my mind, there's a lot less for stashiocat to worry about. His energy is almost topped off. MGA, his energy is not looking as great, but as far as ammo goes, they've got just about everything they need.
No, for sure. I wonder if we will see MGA decide to play it extra safe and stop at perhaps the Nutella refill on his way to the Chronic Boost room. That's something he might do, but he might just say, you know, just wing it and just keep going. But we do have to pick up the Ice Beam. This is late ice and KPDR. It is the more efficient route since our runners do have Speed Booster at the time that they pick up Ice Beam. And then can elect to go northern route or southern route to get to the entrance.
I see MJ. He's got those power bombs selected. I think he might be going south.
I think so too. I'm curious. I've heard that north route is a little bit potentially faster, JD.
Yeah, you know, sure. it's been a long, you know, standing debate. But over the years, we've had, you know, many optimizations. Doing that moonfall there for one.
For sure, but I love that exit from Stashio, just bounding through, mockballing, freezing those trippers. But really curious what MGA is going to do here. Going for it. This is tournament action, folks. You love to see it.
Yeah, I don't think... again, with what's on the line, I don't think he could afford it to get that health refill. As dangerous as it is, he's got to move on and just hope for the best when he gets to the lower Norfolk.
For sure. Worst room in the game is a little bit less treacherous as it is in Fantoon First, but still, there are a lot of dangers down here in Lower Norfair. Every single room is packed with enemies that hit like a train and are trying to kill our runners. So, chat, give them your energy. They're going to need it.
Yeah, first things first, gonna hold the charge shot as they enter the second room there. Oh, MGA, that was an opportunity to get some big energy there, but I'm not sure what happened there. He's gonna do an energy conserving strat though. No fast pillars.
I love that though. Like a buzzsaw through those pillars.
Like a buzzsaw, dude.
Oh, wow. Look at this from MGA. What a strat.
Yeah, you know, I saw Tablespoon do this strat, and it always wows me. It's the swaggest thing, and stashiocat, stashiocat doing the same.
The double strat there in worst room of the game. Fantastic stuff. Stashio's still in amphitheater though, but MrGuyAverage just plowing through the Red Key Hunter shaft on his way to the wasteland with exactly enough power bombs to progress. But Stashio's just saying, the heck with it. I'm giving it my all. I'm going to catch up to MGA come hell or high water.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I was going to say, it was just on my mind. The intentional damage you do there to double KO. And man, Metal Pirates going a little slowly for MGA. I was gonna say MGA not taking any damage up to that point until the double KO. And that's like a testament to how strong his lower Norfair is.
Right. Oh my gosh, Stashio turning and burning here, JD. One room behind, heading into Ridley.
Okay, missed shot there. And the tail block. MGA, 20 shots to take out Ridley here.
I don't think we're going to see any supers from either of these runners, despite Stashio having a 4 super advantage. That that full beam combination is just too strong against Ridley.
Yeah, absolutely. Compare that to what we do in the new route. You're doing 3 times the amount of damage. So the charge shot, very big luxury. Getting picked up there, MGA. And stashiocat jumping into the claws there, and Stashio could afford to do that because he had the energy to spare. Oh wow, that nice down grab. I was a little nervous there. This race is still pretty close.
Oh yeah, that was 33, 46, and 48 doors, leaving Ridley for both of these runners. So only 2 seconds, JD, separating them on their Lower Norfair escape. Oh my goodness. Look at this from MGA though. It's Stashio too.
Yeah, you're seeing like the limiters come off the players right now. They've got all the upgrades, they're space jumping, they're using all the charge shots. stashiocat getting tripped up there. He's trying to do this mock ball. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Stashio, it's got a power bot. You got to use it. Oh.
Yeah, a few little hiccups here and there. I would not be surprised if MGA goes for the charge beam kill on the 3 Musketeers at the end. We call them the 3 Musketeers because they are quite deadly when you're trying to get back into Norfair. So this is a nice little luxury that they have. Just aim up and do these charge shots, and you reduce some lag.
That was really nice from MGA. You like to see that, but yeah, Stashio gonna play it safe with 54 energy. This is such a tall ask. Whew, what a Lower Norfair we just saw, JD.
And the ball boost. Yeah, just a little cherry on the top at the end.
Exactly right. Oh my gosh. To top off your Sunday treat, you got a little cherry on top. My goodness. Double?
Double. The Sunday treat doubles up. And I'll tell you what's good for Sunday. We've got Raison versus Lynx Unlimited. That's going to be 3 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So don't miss it, guys. We're still stuck with this action though. I just want to shout out what's happening tomorrow.
Oh, JD, the ultimate segue. It was phenomenal. Oh, I got tears in my eyes. It's so good. But yeah, this is really heating up here as our runners are heading to G4. All going to come down to Torian, and Stashio still has a really good chance. It all depends on execution down there in Torian.
Yeah, a few little hiccups here and there as far as movement goes with both of the players, but I think MrGuyAverage, he just he just really clutched it there in Lower Norfair. You know, I was very concerned about his energy, but he just really impressed me with you know, his level of play at the end. But we still got a lot more to go. We've got Torian, we got Metroid rooms, we got Metroid skip, and there's nothing holding back these players now.
No, for sure. Like you said, their limiters have been disengaged. They are running just race cars in the red line here. Gosh, this has been one heck of a race. And if the rest of the tournament has definitely impressed, but this has just been really special. 2 KPDR runners duking it out, heavyweights throwing body blows at each other for the last 40 minutes. Look at this from MGA, that parlor strat. Can Stashio duplicate it?
Just gotta do a space jump, go through the blocks. He's looking good.
Gosh.
Oh no, okay.
Oh, no.
That's always a weird one. stashiocat, wow, I was kind of scared there. One of those waivers was frozen. He was able to squeeze past it in the Terminator. So again, I think nothing holding back these players now. They've got the finish line in sight, and they just have to execute.
Torian can be very tricky, but our runners coming into Torian with terrific resources as far as ammunition. Their ballistics are almost fully topped off, and so these Metroid rooms should be just fine. As I say that, and probably curse them to have no drops.
I want to say it's about maybe a 14, 15-second difference between the two players. So if MGA has any issues with the ammo drops, with the Metroid skip, with Mother Brain 1, like it can be over in a flash. So you have to clutch it out at the end.
So it's like a 3905 door there entering Metroid Room 1. And just look at this from MGA. Very strong opener.
Oh. Okay, this Metroid latched on. He's trying to bomb it off. He's taking everything. He needs it all. StashioCat. No! Oh my goodness. StashioCat going for the grouping strat. And that is going to be the end of his race. That's devastating.
Oh, he flew too close to the sun, JD. Oh,
it's a tough one. Again, you have to bomb the Metroids off, and if you have multiple Metroids on you, it's going to be even more dangerous. So that's what he tried to do, trying to go fast in the first room. Doesn't work out for him. Gosh.
Oh my goodness, that is so tough. But this is it ain't over until Samus is on the ship, as wiser people than I have said, JD. So this is MGA's race to lose. See if him go for the standard skip here, counterclockwise motion.
The counter to the Stashio skip.
I love that. Well executed from MGA. I wonder if MGA has had the stream up, if we're going to see a save here, or perhaps just going to go for it. Oh, JD's going for it.
Yeah. Going for the finish. Okay, he's got to get this Zeb skip first. This is always...
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I think he's got it now, though. Yes!
Important to note, he did take some damage there. He's falling into the acid. He's got to stay above 300 energy.
Oh my goodness. He's got a window of 30 HP here. But before this Mother Brain 2 fight gets started, chat, give your GGs to Stashio. What a well-fought battle. Left it all out on the table. GG's to Stashio, but MGA 20 shots away from bringing this one home.
This could get very interesting.
Oh, Mother Brain 2 coming out aggressive here, JD.
Yeah, about 16 shots in. You're going to see a red beam. There he goes. I was going to say, if we saw any of the little bombs come out that Mother Brain 2 spits, if you land in those, you could take double damage, and that's, that'd be good night for MGA. But he clutches out. He's going to be finishing the race. He's got to get to the ship.
Got to get to the ship, but very impressive Mother Brain 2. It's, again, just like Ridley, a 20-shot fight. Entering the baby cutscene here. Clutched out the Mother Brain 1.
Yeah, so I'm going back. I'm seeing that unfortunately StashioCat did not want to do the grouping strat in the first room, but his D-pad failed him in that moment. So when you deviate like that, it's a decision. And it's a very unfortunate one to have happen there.
No, for sure. I mean, it was when you're running on the absolute ragged edge of what you're capable of in a competitive setting against a really good runner in MGA. Sometimes things like that happen, but like we said, we had a wonderful showing from StashioCat today. but it does look like MGA will be moving on to round 4 here in the bottom bracket. We do still have Mother Brain 3 though, JD. It's not nothing.
Yeah, absolutely not. Definitely had some speedruns where Mother Brain 3 gets, you know, you don't get the shots just right, the recoil. Mother Brain 3 can get pretty deadly with these onion rings and stuff like that, but MGA on target, just making sure all of these shots go into the brain.
Whew. What a Mother Brain 3 fight. Getting that hyper beam going, great shooting rhythm. And now just has to escape from the planet Zebus, JD.
Just gotta make sure you do the shine spark right there. And then MGA can use the iframes to jump past the first pirate in the Leo Doc's room.
Oh, got the final moonfall. The final boss of the game, JD. Or perhaps it's the spark is the final boss.
Sometimes it can be. You know, if you do RBO or... yeah, I would say if you do RBO, you don't have a suit there, so you get that lava coming up and you don't get that spark. It's a big uh-oh moment.
Oh, yeah. But this is it. The landing site has never looked sweeter for MGA.
Yeah, that's gotta be a relief. MGA coming out of here with a 45 37 on his timer. I think the race timer 45:42. Oh no, excuse me, 45:36. And I know these guys could have done better, but the race is no holds bars. You gotta take all things coming at you, and it was a tough one today.
For sure, for sure. We are joined by today's runner-up, stashiocat. GG's. What a fantastic race that you gave us right up until I should say Metroid Room 1.
Hello, GG. Yeah, that was definitely a run.
Yeah, it was a wild one. Stashio, tell me, how disappointed were you that you couldn't get that plasma spark? We saw you go back.
I considered going back again, but I couldn't. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, the
It's
double
just-
rollback.
Yeah, it's a tough one to swallow. The setup looked good, but man, that plasma spark eludes us again.
Yeah.
We are also joined by today's winner and moving on to round 4 of the Super Metroid Any Percent tournament bottom bracket, MrGuyAverage. GG's MGA.
Hey, yeah, GG's.
GG MGA. Dude, I need to see what happened this race, because
It was
after my
crazy.
fan tune and I looked at Gravity and I saw you were right next to me, I was like, oh no.
I know. No, this was it was very weird. I did not. I don't think I've ever like messed up fan tune that badly in a run or a race in a very long time.
What happened with yours?
I got round 1 fast, and when I tried to shoot the wave shot, it got eaten by a flame. So, and then it was a fast eye close, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then it was a slow reappear, and I usually go for the X factors on those reappears because they're not that tough, but I missed it this time, and so it was just really bad. It was
So we
yeah,
did
it was
the
like a
same
total-
thing, kind of, because I got a low first round, and what happened was tried to shoot a flame and then charge my charge shot, but I was a little late, so when I did my spin jump to get through the circle of flames, my charge hadn't gone through yet. So I couldn't shoot him. So then he disappeared. And then on the reappear, I tried to X-Factor him, but my X-Factor missed.
Yeah, so that was pretty rough.
I think somebody in chat said it was one of the Fantoon fights of all time for both of you, which is
Yeah.
accurate. But
Yeah.
the rest of the race, I mean, it was neck and neck, tooth and nail. I don't think there was really, only at the beginning did MGA have like a large lead, and then it was just down to a couple seconds through Lower Norfair.
Yeah, that's crazy that it was
Yeah,
that
after-
close. I feel bad for MGA because I was not playing well.
Man.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, because you normally would be crushing me and I wasn't playing well. So the fact that we were keeping up, you know, you were probably miserable.
Yeah, I was I was definitely miserable. Yeah, after Gravity, I was just like, dude, I need like a mental reset because I feel like I'm just losing all control and I'm about to like Hulk out, dude. Like, yeah. In Meridia, I think I finally like got it together after a while. I also had like power bomb drop, like just terrible power bomb drop luck. So like I had to farm a couple extra times to get power bombs.
Oh, I stole your power bomb. Like the key hunter dropped me one before wreck ship.
Dude. Yeah, I needed that badly. Like I farmed the criteria crab, the key hunter crab, and it dropped me a health drop. So, but yeah, I mean, I think everything else went pretty well. So, not too bad.
Yeah, my Meridia was okay for the most part, to be honest. Like I got full happy, good Drake on kill, 2 yike suits, but
Yeah, I think I was watching the restream a little bit and I was behind going into Dragon, and I think, or maybe I was ahead, I don't really know, but after full halfy we were like synced up, right? Or sorry, reverse halfy.
Yeah, it was pretty close by the time you guys got to Dragon. I think the biggest difference there was MGA got the spike suit.
okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really, really spectacular to watch and commentate. I'm sure JD would agree with me. It was fantastic stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very encouraged to see the old route runners keeping it together in the tournaments these days. Really happy to see that.
Yeah,
anything? Go for it.
I was gonna say this is my favorite thing. Is that I mean, it kind of sucks that we're eliminating one of each other, the KPDR runners, but because we're not like if we were against 2 PRKD runners, we might both be eliminated. But now one of us gets to advance. So that's awesome. And I'm glad it's MGA, not me, to be honest.
Stashio is so humble.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, anything else you want to add, Hockey, before we close it out?
No, like I said, I just was spellbound from start to finish. It's always such a treat and a privilege to co-com with you, JD. It was phenomenal. So thank you all.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Again, thank you for the race. GG's all around. Kudos to the players and the ongoing tournament. There's still more Super Metroid tournament action happening tomorrow. Raison versus Lynx at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it. If you're looking for Super Metroid, if you're looking for anything else on the Speed Gaming Network, go to speedgaming.org. Go to the schedule. You can press on there, and there's plenty of things. We just saw Luigi's Mansion run that was, almost tied at the end. It was insane. There's Mega Man 2, any percent. There's randomizers, anything that fits your fancy. You can find it there. And I am JD. I will see you guys next mission.